The man I love came to me in my dream. What does this dream mean? Explain plainly.
Okay, I'm a psychologist and I'll explain. Hello, I'm a psychologist who specializes in dream interpretation. Today, I'd like to talk about the following question that many people have sent me. The person I like appeared in my dream. Does it mean something? It can be a sweet dream that makes your heart flutter, or on the other hand, a somewhat awkward dream. The moment the person you like appears in your dream, the afterglow lingers for a while, even after you wake up. Is this a sign of fate? Maybe we can really be in love with each other. I'm sure many of you have felt this way.
I know what you mean. I woke up from my dream, and I couldn't stop thinking about the person I like.
But that dream may contain an unconscious message deep in your heart. When the person you like appears in your dream, it is related to your unconscious desires and desires. If the person you like appears in your dream, the most basic interpretation is that the emotions that you are suppressing in reality are revealed in the dream. In real life, you may consciously suppress your feelings for that person or unconsciously think, I shouldn't love this much. But in dreams, the limiters in your mind are removed. As a result, your honest desires, that is, your true feelings of wanting to become closer to this person, wanting them to notice you, and wanting them to acknowledge your feelings of love, take shape in your dreams. At this time, the person who appears in your dream often has a positive attitude toward you, which also reflects your own wishes for yourself. When a person you like appears in a dream, they usually appear as a voice for emotions that you yourself are not even aware of. For example, feelings that you cannot express honestly in your daily life are expressed in actions in your dreams. If you are having a pleasant conversation with a person you like in your dream, it may be a desire to connect with them more deeply and for them to understand you. Conversely, a dream in which you are ignored or treated coldly by a person you like reflects your anxiety, lack of confidence, or fear of rejection.
That's true. He often smiled in my dreams, and it made me happy.
In this way, events that occur in dreams are stories of the heart, in which experiences and thoughts from the real world are transformed and reconstructed. Also, the person you like is often not the actual person, but a symbol of your ideal image or immature parts. For example, if the person in your dream was confident and attractive, it may be an inner quality that you still want to incorporate or develop. In Jungian psychology, all people who appear in dreams are considered to be a part of yourself. In other words, the person you like may symbolize your own inner masculinity or femininity.
So the person in your dreams is actually a part of you too.
What emotions did you feel in that dream? Joy, relief, confusion, fear? This tells you about your current attitude and level of preparation toward love. Unrequited love is deeply related to two psychological elements, idealization and the desire for recognition. First, idealization is the tendency to see the other person as more wonderful than they actually are. If you believe that this person can change me or there is no one else for me, you may not be able to see the other person's flaws or realistic aspects.
You're right. You may have made them into a perfect person in your own mind.
In dreams that are like this, the person you like often appears as the perfect lover, reflecting the ideal image that your subconscious wants them to be. On the other hand, the desire for recognition is the desire to be loved and to be recognized. When self-esteem is particularly low, this desire for recognition becomes stronger, and the desire to be liked by the person you like is projected into your dreams. For example, in a dream, the person you like smiles at you or calls you by name. It may be an unconscious attempt to supplement the emotional nourishment that is not being obtained in reality in dreams.
Somehow, that's so true. It makes my heart ache.
Also, the time when you start having more dreams about the person you like is usually when you are in a psychological state in your real-life relationship where you want to move forward but are anxious, and your foot is on the brake and the gas at the same time. The dream is asking you the question, what do you really want? Are you really thinking about that person, or do you just want to be needed by someone? It is very important to realize this difference. So, are you really ready to move forward in your love right now? You can find the answer by interpreting the state of mind that your dream tells you. If you have the following dreams, they may be a sign that you are ready to move forward in your love. Dreams in which you are having a natural conversation with the person you like, walking together, facing the same direction.
I've had dreams where I was walking with the person I like before. Psychologist. These indicate that you have accepted your feelings and have the courage to move forward. Conversely, dreams in which you are ignored by the person you like, or in which you only see the person you like from afar, are signs that you are not yet ready to face love, or that you are not confident in your own value. Questioner. I see. Dreams can reflect your current state of mind so sensitively.
But dreams are not blaming you. Rather, they are gentle messengers that gently tell you about your current state of mind. There's no need to rush. Looking at yourself through your dreams and being in tune with your heart will eventually give you the power to attract true love. When the person you like appears in your dream, it delicately expresses your deepest desires, anxieties, and how prepared you are for love. Whether the dream is sweet or sad, it is all the truth of your heart. Dreams don't lie to you.
That's true. I'll think about my desires from my dreams.
When you're having trouble with love, try listening to the voice of the other you that appears in your dreams. Then trust that voice and choose a love that is right for you. How should you respond when the person you like appears in your dreams? Having a crush on someone in a dream is a memorable and sometimes heart-rending experience that many people have. From a psychological perspective, such dreams are not simply a reflection of desire, but can be seen as important messages from the subconscious. Here, we will provide perspectives and practical advice on how to use dreams to understand yourself and become more aware of your daily life. Dreams as projections of desires. When the person you like appears in your dreams, it is often a sign that you have strong feelings for that person. It is natural to have scenes in your dreams in which you seem to fulfill your wishes, especially when your relationship with that person has not yet progressed in reality, or when you feel a distance between you.
That's true. I was getting along really well with the person I like in my dream, even though we couldn't talk in reality.
Yes, it is a sign of the relationship your heart desires. Your heart is very honest, and in your dreams you try to picture the wishes you cannot put into words. It may symbolize your inner self. Another important thing is that the person you like in your dream may not represent the person themselves, but rather a certain aspect of yourself. For example, if that person is kind, it may represent the kindness you want now, or the kindness you want to cultivate within yourself.
What? So it's not that person, but something inside of you?
Yes. In psychology, the characters in your dreams are often considered to be parts of yourself. The characteristics of that person often reflect your current theme, sorting out unresolved feelings and expectations. Dreams are also a place to sort out unprocessed feelings. For example, thoughts like, "I couldn't express my feelings properly," or "something that didn't go well has been stuck in my mind," can be expressed in dreams. Dreams help you digest past scenes by repeating them.
I certainly feel like I said what I wanted to say in my dream.
That's proof that your mind is unconsciously trying to complete things. Cherish the feeling of your mind sorting out through your dreams, how to use dreams in reality. So when you have dreams like this, how can you use them in your daily life? Record your dreams. Your memory of the dream is clear right after you wake up. Try to make notes of as many of them as you can remember. If possible, write down not only the events of the dream, but also the emotions you felt to look back on the dream more deeply. Pay attention to your emotions. How did you feel in the dream? Were you happy? Were you anxious? Or a little sad? Your emotions honestly reflect your current emotional state.
I felt safe in my dream. But in reality, I feel a little anxious.
Realizing this gap is a big step. The sense of security in your dream may be proof that you are actually looking for a reliable relationship. Look at your relationship with reality. See how the theme symbolized in your dream is connected to your real life. For example, a dream in which you were treated kindly may be a reaction to a recent experience of being cold to you, and a dream in which someone watches over you may be a sign that you are feeling lonely. Use your dreams as a hint to think about what to do. Dreams are merely inner voices. What could you do to connect them to real-life actions? Try to talk to someone you're interested in a little bit. Try to incorporate the sense of security you have been looking for into your life. Deep breathing, warm times, reassuring friendships. Dreams can also show you what step you should take next. Dreams are the compass of the heart. Finally, I want to tell you that dreams are not just fantasies, but the compass of the heart. When you are in doubt or feel unsure about a decision, dreams can gently give you hints.
Dreams are somehow very deep, aren't they?
Yes, really. Dreams are messages from your heart. That's why, by thinking a little about the meaning of the dream you had, you can gently understand yourself now. It's very important to be honest with your feelings, both in love and in life. Dreams are like a silent compass for this purpose. Please try to listen to your true feelings that you have seen through your dreams. You will surely find a hint there that will lead you to a new step. There is one more point that you should not overlook. That is the pattern in which dreams show anxiety about your relationship with that person or concerns about love itself. For example, if the person you like is depicted as being a little cold or out of reach in your dream, it may reflect your own inner anxiety. I want to get closer, but I'm scared of being rejected. As the article you quoted also says, when a familiar person appears in a dream, it is often thought that there is a psychological conflict or concern between you and that person. For this reason, even if you dream about a person you like, the nuances of interpretation can change greatly depending on the content of the dream. Did you have a pleasant conversation or did you feel distant? What was the other person's attitude? Depending on these small details, the message the dream is trying to convey can vary subtly. The person you like in your dream doesn't just appear to reaffirm your feelings of love, it's also an important hint to get to know your inner self, such as how you perceive romance in the real world and how you hope to grow as a person in the future. So instead of simply being happy that I'm happy because the person I like appeared in my dream, it's important to gently ask yourself what you really want, what anxieties and wishes you have. By doing so, the dream will naturally connect to real-life romance and your own personal growth.
Thank you for watching the video to the end. If you like it, please click the good button. Please also subscribe to our channel. Then you will also be able to learn about dreams on this channel. If you have another mysterious dream, please watch this channel. Thank you.
Psychologist Explains.
Dream analysis make you happy.